Hey there, I'm JB and we're here with some more Demolish and Build 3, the Prologue, and for today we're going to build our headquarters. I see some flags over there, I see some flags over here, we got some building materials and we got our skids there once again. So we need to check out the construction flags, and also this Prologue will be in the Steam store tomorrow, which is March 1, so you can just check it out for yourself. Okay, the mobile phone is also helping us scout through this mission. So check out the construction flags. We got two flags down here. One is red with something on it and one is white with something on it. It will probably make a lot more sense eventually. Okay, he's saying the color flag indicate what material is needed for the construction. The white one shows the required tools. In this case, the icon means it needs a prefabricated prefab element. Enter the vehicle to continue. And I will explain you more in a minute what I have been doing, because well, maybe right now I have been back to the first job. I redo the first job, which I made a new career, and as you can see on the door of my vehicle, I actually got a different icon, which I cannot show you right now. That's why I wanted to say I will show it to you in a minute. But apparently once you make your name, your factory name, you can also change the little icon. You have to click on it and there are a bunch of icons that you can choose. So we need to place this guy down here. Now we don't have to work too precise, but at least things need to show yellow, right? Like it does right now. So we need to move it down because you're also going to need to disconnect this guy. Bring it up closer. And then press E. Now we need to be closer with that. Yeah, now we can press E because the indicator shows yellow arrow and the ground is also showing yellow. So now we can just place it down, and we need to do that a couple more times. So yeah, I went back to the first mission, which you need to demolish the old garage to say. And I did that because I wanted to see if I could demolish the garage a lot smarter, with way lesser little bits and pieces that eventually have to be cleared out in order to get the extra objective, which was make sure that the area is clean within the pylons. There we go. And so I did. I found a very smart way for myself to do that, and of course, you know, you guys can figure it out for yourself if you like to. Because it's just a lot of fun. I don't know what it is with games where you need to demolish stuff, but it's always a lot of fun trying to see if you can work smarter, like getting bigger pieces done instead of all the tiny little pieces. Move stuff closer to the container, or at least out of the area to say, before you break it apart into smaller pieces, because also the objective will be is, you know, break the walls. And if you, for an example, bring all the walls away without destroying any of them, or at least minimal, you're not going to complete the objective. But you also don't want to destroy the walls too much on the place where you need to have it clean in the end. So it is a lot of fun, you know, to see how you can do that the smartest way, without having too much work afterwards. And there we go. Alright, now of course in real life you would have another person to help you out. You would like attach another piece of rope to the concrete tile in order to keep it in place for a bit so it doesn't rotate all over the place, because that is not very handy. In this case I am alone forever. Alright, let's attach this. You know, maybe in the far future, this is Demolish and Build number 3. Maybe in the future they will have some kind of a multiplayer going. Okay, I see some flags are green in this case. Which, yeah, if you look at the one at the back corner over there, it's now red and green. So that means we can work efficient. Now the game wants us to place it here, probably because for reasons. Let's just drop it right down here, or at least in such a way that, yep. Okay, so those two now are red, but let's just do what the game wants us to do. And in this case, open the inventory wheel with R, right? You can take a hammer in this case. And also let's check out the phone. The phone is saying, all the way down here, notice how the flags turn green. That means the material is in range of the element to build. Yes. Okay, build the beam. Now I do wish that the color of the white and the yellow were a little bit stronger. I mean, if you look at through the sky, it's kind of more difficult to see. So imagine if you have the beam on top of here. I just wish it was a little bit stronger. Well, let's just build this guy. There we go. You don't always have to move the entire pallet. You can also place individual materials. However, the range is much smaller. So with other words, I think we need to put our hammer away for that. Should be able. Ah, there we go. So we can pick up these planks. Now these planks also show a number on them. In this case it's number 3. And it seems like I also have it on the pallet. It says 40, so I think it means 40 planks left. And on this beam that I'm carrying, it's actually 3 individual planks. So if we come closer, the range is much lesser, right? Because the range, if I move that thing a little bit, it already becomes green. So let's just drop it here, grab our hammer, and then build it. I wonder, can we use slot 1, 2, 3? Now this is the light, I guess. No, we cannot use it. Maybe it will become a thing. Maybe keep binding it or whatever. Okay, red goes mean the element is blocked by something. Usually it's a construction material or yourself. Okay, that sounds logic. Now in this case, I would like to pick this guy up, and I'd rather have no... Oh yeah, okay, it says 2, so we need to have 2 planks for this. I'm just gonna drop it down. And what I think would be the most smartest thing to do here is to prepare ourselves a little bit better, because we're going to need to build a lot of stuff, right? So what I mean by preparing a little bit better is we're going to place this guy, in this case on the opposite side. And I'm also wondering another thing. Can we rotate this with a hand? Yeah, this is why I was saying before, mostly you got like 2 people. One is like trying to keep this thing on place or whatever. So it is up close, and it seems like the other flags are green too, so I'm just gonna drop this one down here. And like I was saying, preparation or preparing. I don't want to get in and out and in and out, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to guess we're going to need to have all of this stuff. Yeah, so let's just... Oh, we can't just yet. I guess because of the tutorial. I wanted to say let's just place everything around so we can just do everything at once. Maybe later on, once we fix this stuff and it tells us, yo, you need something else. Okay, that is done. I'm glad it used the leftover. So we can see here 2 beams, 1 beam, and it's finished. Now here we work with the sky, and like I was saying before, you know, it can be difficult to see. Not all the way through though. Okay, now that you have the hang of it, complete both buildings. Note that some elements need more than 1 material. So now I'm gonna guess we actually can. Yeah, okay, now we can. That's very good. So let's just pick up everything and let's just prepare stuff. Perfect. Drop it down. Alright. So now we have prepared ourselves and we can just have some fun hammering home, right? We're gonna do this side. Note it says 2. Another 2 here. And of course, you guessed it, another 2 there. Okay, it has another message for us, which in this case, I need to use F. Now that you have the hang of it, okay. Okay, I'm not sure. Well, maybe it's because I completed like a frame piece. In this case, I'm gonna do the middle one, which only costs 1 plank. There we go. You may need a ladder for the last one. Yeah, so you see, developer, it's a bit difficult to see. So let's just grab the ladder. I'm gonna send this into Demolish and Build 3 Discord. And let me just place this guy like that. I'm gonna assume this is the side to go up. There we go. Grab our hammer. There we go. Now it could be very possible that in the future that we're going to need to build bigger buildings. So we're going to need to use the ladder a lot. There we go. That is done. Alright, and this wall apparently has trouble. I'm going to need to move that guy up, which is okay. All going to be fine. Now, meanwhile, I need to go to the other side anyway, so what I will do, trying to work a little bit efficient, trying to already take this guy with me. You know, maybe in the full version they also have time trials, so then you could really save up some work here. So I'm going to put this one probably right on there for now. And let's pick up this one because apparently it was a little too close. Maybe like that. But let's see. Ooh, it's still blocked by something for whatever reason. In this case, let's just start building these walls first. And once again, you can see 2 of these and 8 of them. So let's take a look at it, what it does. Count everything down like that. Alright, wonderful. Oh, I want to go onto the ladder. So now it tells me something ain't close enough. That will be these guys. So yeah, preparing is something. Okay, we got that one done. And you know, let me just grab this ladder. And I'm gonna put you back. Since we have built that wall anyways, I can put it, yeah, I can put it closer. I seen the flag already popping green, yes. Now I'm not sure why this one is still red. Can already do this one. Alright, we have one more thingy to go. Now we also got some other planks left. You know, it's funny because it does show it green, but it's not green. But these planks here, I don't actually need it anymore. I need these ones. The roof pieces and this one here, I don't need anymore. I'm going to grab it and move it right down here. Now what I'm also going to do is already lay down these floors here. Come on there. There we go. Okay, the game is not too difficult, but you do need to aim 2 things out. That is one, be close enough with the concrete tile, and you need to have your bucket close up to the thingy so that it can undo. Your rope, I mean. Okay, come on. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, that is fixed up too, and let's see. It seems like our planks are close together, so what we can do right away is just hammer something, and in this case it seems like the floor. Another floor. And we can also right away do all of the other stuff. And there we go. We had to look for which spot I need to look at. Beautiful. And it seems like in this case I'm going to need to use other materials. And I do have to say the skids there, you know, it controls very nicely. The more you do this, the better you get used to using the controls. Like you can almost control like the bucket and the arm to say in once to keep it straight or down or whatever, while it's individual handled. Okay, now we only have to do one more thing, and let's see, it is still red. Why is this still red? Very odd. So I'm just going to move some bits and pieces out of the way to see what the problem will be. Alright, let's see. I moved everything out of the way. I think I might have a bug down here, which is very unfortunate. I'm going to report this immediately. Well, I just took a little nap at the vehicle, which you can do. So if it's getting too dark or whatever, you can just go here and you shift. Apparently that didn't fix this down here though. I am going to continue with this building down here just to see what it will do with the game. I'm only going to need to place one piece closer though. Maybe what can also help is getting everything out of the area here. So it doesn't show like any green flags to say. Alright, everything is green on this side or on the left side, and the right side everything is red. So let's start fixing. For example, this wall down here, which is something with a doorway. Fix the floor. You can go prone. Is that prone? Just not sure what if that is prone. You got prone and lay down in games. I think this is prone, right? Anyways, playing games forever, still don't know. Alright, beautiful. And then we got the roof left to fix, and that's still showing red, which is very bad. There we go. We fixed that up too. Got another phone message. And this phone message is... let me see here. Built the frame complete. Built the shed walls complete. So the only thing, the garage wall and roof is left. And well, I think it's just like some bug happened. And I'm going to do some testing here. Like, what if I actually block it? Maybe we can unblock things. So if I would go, for an example, like this. Oh no, it's blocked because the step ladder. Step ladder, what are you doing? I'm just moving it out of the way. Maybe it unblocks it. No, in this case it doesn't unblocks it. Which is unfortunate, because that basically means I cannot finish off the mission. And in this game, it's a bit of a shame. There is no save option. So it's not like you can save it and then exit the game to see maybe that will fix the bug. Because in some cases, bugs can simply be fixed by restarting the game, because it will rewrite everything. And yes, there are also cases where saving and exiting isn't a good thing, because it will also save the bug. But yeah, there are multiple things you could be doing if you get rid of the bug. I'm gonna try it one more time by placing everything closer. I did report it already. I showed the screenshot, and I'm also going to send this footage to the developers. They can just fix it up, right? Bugs, this sometimes happens, and instead of, you know, opening a forum and start being angry and whatnot, you can also just report it, show footage, what happened. And they still have like 1 day to fix the issue, so you don't want to send out this Prolog with the bug. So I'm testing this all for you guys, alright? Yeah, it is still, I cannot hammer it, so... Well, in this case, you know, it was fun. I did enjoy it myself a lot. It's nice to just break it down, build stuff up, which fits perfectly into my channel. Oh man, I think this will be my office then, and that will be, you know, the garage. Seems like for my car. Skid there is a little too small to fit in there, I guess. Yeah, anyways, I'm just going to leave anything else for you guys, what is left over for the Prolog. If you would like to try it yourself, then you can go to Steam, download it there on Friday, March 1. Alright, let's see. Can I fit this guy in here? Maybe I just borrowed this thing, or... can it fit? No, it cannot fit. That is a shame. You have to stay outside, little skid there.